unfit for the nation. In 1901 they built a dream, a parliament for all, but they left the gate wide open, no standards on the wall. A constitution carved for cattle towns and lantern-lighted streets, still governing a modern nation, brought trembling to its feet. Any 18-year-old citizen can rule the country's fate. No training, skill, or knowledge as before they legislate. And now we watch the consequences of rules from centuries past, a future built by amateurs while the damage grows so fast. You need studies to be a teacher, years of practice to heal a wound, but none to judge a budget where a whole economy's marooned. No training for a minister who shapes defense or health. No baseline for the ones controlling trillions in wealth. They stumble through committees like lost children in a maze, yet wield the power to wreck a country in 100 thoughtless ways. It isn't just a quirk, it's how nations rot inside. Unqualified decision makers with arrogance as guide. Oh, unfit for the nation, sitting high on leather seats, pretending they're our leaders while they drag us to defeat. No education standards, but the right to wreck it all, from cost of living carnage to a housing market fall. Where's the wisdom? Where's the skill? Where's a mind that won't stand still? We're ruled by those who never learn the weight of what they do. Australia pays the price for leaders who never had to. But it was their masterpiece, proof of ignorance in bloom. A scheme a first-year law student would have stopped across the room, but ministers approved it, blind to math and blind to law. Then blamed the public suffering on mistakes they never saw. They gambled with the welfare of the weakest in the land because they didn't understand the basics that the job demands. The Constitution never asked them to be wise or even sound, just citizens with beating hearts, not minds that were renowned. And now we choke on housing costs, a crisis they can't grasp. Their policies like groping hands that never find their class. Rents explode like fireworks, wages frozen in the cold, but Canberra keeps pretending everything is under control. Budgets burst with reckless spending they can't justify or read, but they raise their own pay yearly for their unexamined deed. How can untrained politicians fix the mess they helped create when the job requires knowledge far beyond the role they take? Modern nations need leaders who can reason, plan, and learn, but we settle for the loudest voice, the safest seat to earn. No test of basic literacy, no proof they know the law, yet they steer a ship of 26 million closer to the shore. Our Constitution never grew, never changed, never evolved, and so our fate is written by the least equipped involved. Australia stands on fault lines carved by outdated rules, a country slowly sinking, run by undereducated fools. So here's the call for reform, a referendum for outrage. Set standards for the stewards who decide a nation's wage. Require knowledge, competence, the courage to be wise, not empty suits who memorize a slogan fed disguise. Demand accountability from every vote they cast. Tie pay to public outcomes, not to ego perks or past. For every clueless policy they scribble in the dark becomes another wound that burns its way into our national heart. Oh, unfit for the nation, yet they clutch their power tight, writing laws they barely grasp while claiming they are right. Unless we change the rules, unless we raise the bar, Australia's course will falter like a failing, sputtering star. Where's the courage? Where's the stand? Who will take this from their hand? We can't survive much longer under leaders who don't try. A future built by ignorance is a future doomed to die.